Hi, hello. Hi, hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Hi. Yo. Hey, what's that mean? Is that something you're doing? Reconnecting PC, start share, cache, plugging secondary monitor, buying. What? I'm confused. Is that about me? Or am I stupid? Hey. Hey. Whoops. Whoops. Uh, Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I okay. Here we are. It's me. It's a new month, and we need to grab some stuff. Speaking of, is that 9? Fuck. Speaking of, um, today we're just gonna be trying to. 18 minutes. Fuck me. Get some characters. Okay. Something I wanna check out is if I click this. Okay, good, 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 good. Because I was about to. Oh, I was about to say. Last time I pulled was for Shinku, and last time I pulled, I got lucky, I guess, and I changed the board, which is this, which means my next 10 pull should be a guaranteed character. So instead of getting another copy of Shinku, might as well just get the next character. So that's what I'm doing. Now, problem is there's something I want to check out, which is this. What's your gacha skin? Or rather, how many skins? Holy shit. What's the original? Wait, wait, wait. So, this is the original. Okay. Now, what is this? That's cute. So, it has. I like that. I really like that animation. So, this you can only get from spending. Like real money, I think. Customize. Ooh. I think that's what that is. Shit. So this is a skin that you can only buy. There's another skin that you can buy. I really like this one. Oh, this one looks really good. I might get it. Shit. But I don't have any. Really. That's the big feature. You can hide her shoes. Dude. Oh, fuck. How do I. How do I go back? Parts. Fix parts. How? How do you go back? That's kind of stupid. So 2 skins that you can only get from money. This is her nice ass. This is a skin that you can only get from pulling. It's fine. I don't dislike it, but I think this is better. And it kind of rivals this one a little bit. It just feels like a recolor of this. And this one shows a little bit more, so I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure if it is worth it. Now, this one, I think the idea is good, but the execution is kind of like, I don't like this. I don't know what this is or what this is called, but I don't like this. This just looks bad because because it hides a lot, and nah, it's not my thing. This is from the event, so the only two skins that are worth pulling are these two. Sorry, these two, and maybe this one. I like. Whoops. I like. Dude, fuck off. I kind of like the way her armpits look, and I like this part of her ass, which you can kind of see in this one. You cannot see in this one, and you can. Lol. You can barely see in this one. So there is a reason to get this one, because it exposes her ass a little bit more. Okay, not bad. Oh, and it has some extra colors. Not bad. It's fine. I like purple. Alright, so the reason why I wanted to look at that. The fuck is this? Is because I don't know if I want to pull for her skin, because Shinku's skin was really fucking good. Like, not gonna lie, it was really fucking good. Hey, easy 10 pull. 2. So it's gonna be this one? Maybe? Oh, it's gonna go into this? Oh, I didn't jump there. And there it is. What the fuck? What the fuck was that animation? There was some more emphasis on her little sheep and her feet than the actual character. What the fuck? Hey. And that's it. Just a simple 10 pull. And I have 11,000 left that I can use to get what's her name? Sanku? Hanku something? Do I want to get her weapon? I don't know. This is still available. I don't know if I want to get this one. 16. I really want to get this one. Fuck, but I'm poor. And there's no way that I can get this amount of money in 16 days. Oh, fuck me. Oh, and this one's also good. Oh, fuck me. Why's everything so fucking expensive, dude? I'm pretty sure I should make this into this, right? Like, there's no point in making it this because weapons aren't guaranteed. And I want to get this so bad, but I'm trying to save for what is it? The bike. I really want to get the bike. Alright, so that's it. That's me getting what's her face. You know what I can do? You know what I can do? Doing battle. What battle? I'm not doing anything. The fuck? Sure. I don't know. Oh, that's kind of cute. Dude, the side move? Holy shit. You know what I can do? Just because I'm here. Oops. I can just do this. Then do this. And that's going to give me one of these. And then I can use one of those to do one of these. I'm not expecting anything. Would be cool if I could get shit. Would be cool if I could get another 5-star. That's good. I don't have that many copies of that guy. Oh, I got one back. Nice. And that's it. Now, what I want to do is... Isn't there one that increases his defense? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Increases the target's mass. That sounds weird. I don't know how he plays, but that sounds weird. What I want to do now is log out as I'm loading the next game. I want to do some reacting. The first thing I want to react to is... Give me 1 second. Where are you? Okay, something more direct. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I go to this. Close this for a second. Then oops, shit. That's not how you do this. Why do you have to play every gacha game as an admin? Ooh, I just went to the Wuwa tab on YouTube. Hi, Nakasima stream. Oh, it's kind of cute. Give me 1 second. Here it is. Okay. Right. As I wait. Okay, this is going to have. I know. I'm gonna hide this just so that it doesn't look too bad. Give me 1 second. Let me bring this up and let me bring this up. Good. Then let me bring this. And I do this. If I do this, then this, then this, close this, do this. Okay, it's showing. Okay. Before I go to sendless, let me do this. And okay, we're good. So this is something that I wanted to check out some time ago. So apparently we are getting a Wuwa anime. I didn't take the time to react on stream. So I'm gonna do it now because I do want to watch it on stream. Kuro on road. Okay, I wasn't expecting feet. First thing they show is feet. Okay, that's Carthy. Who is this? Okay, too loud, too loud, too loud. That looks good. Is that a painting? Oh, look at Ameth. Oh, shit. Okay, what's he say? Wuthering Waves animated series reveal. Stay tuned. So what I'm getting from this is they're gonna use their in-game, I don't know, software to create the series. So it's not like it's gonna be 2D. It's gonna be 3D using like the in-house software they have. So are they gonna use Unreal Engine, or do they have something besides Unreal Engine? Like, I don't know, what's that software that everybody uses? Blender? I think that's how they're playing. That they are playing this. Interesting. It would be cool. It would be really fucking cool if they also fit. If they also did like a proper anime and not just this. I'm not complaining. This is really good, but you know what would be cool with this? If this is using their software, what they already use for the cutscenes in game, this would be good to tell like in between stories. You know, like this person or this character that goes and does something not unimportant to the entire plot or the entire universe, but something like to tell mini arcs. But maybe like a proper anime would be cool to tell the story we've already witnessed. Just like tweaking a few different things to make it more, to make it newer, to make it, you know, like stand out compared to what we already witnessed. That's my opinion. I think it would be cool if they did that, but oh well. Now, I have no idea what any of this means. Does this mean that I can get a free 5-star with a free weapon, and on top of that, a free temple? Select a limited S rank agent. Select a limited S rank W engine. Festival gift. So that's that. Okay, going one by one. I already have a trigger. I don't think I want an extra copy. I'm not interested in the dude. So it's between these three. I think Lucia is cute. I think she's fine and everything, but not a character I'm interested in. I could get Anby, but I think it's time I finally get Jane because I've been trying to get this character for a while. And I'd rather get it for free than have to spend polychromes. So W free rat. Oh, I didn't get the. Okay. So if I got her, might as well. Or do I get triggers? Oh, this is difficult. I feel like I could get this. Now I'm super confused. Do I get this? Or do I get this? What's better? Defense reduction. This is like pure damage. Oh shit. Oh, that's difficult. I'm gonna take some time to figure out this because I have no idea. I don't play Sendless. What is this? Oh, these are the skins. Yeah. Oh, also, apparently her black outfit is a paid skin. That's terrible. What is this? So you can get. So if you spend this amount of money, you can get one of these characters. But before that, you can get one of their engines. And what is this? Oh, so you can get. Oh. Theme. Oh, this is for the when you close the when you open the menus. Oh, you can't move it. I don't know about this. This one, I mean, I can see maybe this one, but the others, ew, I don't know. Ooh, whoops. In total, how much do I have? Do I have to do an event to get Luce's skin? Exclusive. Nothing. Complete the event. Or the one this skin. I wanna get this skin. Holy shit, she got nerfed. Can I? I can't flip. It went. It goes around here. I think she got nerfed. Holy brother. Brother, her ass is delectable. Holy shit. She's not that flat. I swear she's not. She's not that flat. Come on. I refuse to believe. Wait, what? Custom search. Whoops. Master, let me fill you in on everything you need to know about custom search. Oh, so you can kill them and put. Oh. Oh. Wait. Take you out, put you in. I take. Ah, shit. I take you out and put you in. So you're telling me I can get a. I wouldn't say free. Shoe you in? Yo. Yo. Save changes to your. Oh. Fuck. They're all fully maxed out. 6 6 6 6 6 6 6. Can I? Also, I only need one more copy of him. What's the other one? Oh, it's only two. Okay. That is really cool. The fact that you can select the 4 stars. That's really cool. Okay, give me one second. So, okay, so that's good. It's a really good change. 20% of the first 10 pull. First S rank guaranteed as selected. Oh, so for um the next phase, these three are gonna be available. And since they are kind of like mid, I guess they're gonna have some bonuses. Oh, that's kinda cool. Let me see. Holy fuck. She's so fucking sexy. Oh my god. Why are Sendless characters so fucking good looking? Oh shit. Brother. 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 Now, let me see. What else do I not know? Also, now that I'm here, dude, it's so fucking stupid. Her black outfit, the one that she showed up, is paid. So fucking stupid. Okay, Okay, let me. So that's her. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Dude, holy shit, holy shit. I actually prefer this outfit, but this outfit should be free. Also, you get the mask for free. It's okay. Swimsuits. I'm pretty sure this one's more revealing than the swimsuit. The swimsuit, like, covers her tits more, but it shows her legs and ass a little bit more. The skin's decent. I expected maybe a little bit more, but sure. Dude, there are so many new skins during these patches. Dude, why is every game releasing skins the moment? $180. Why is every game releasing skins the moment I'm out of money? Dude, come on. Okay, let's pull. Just gonna clear this. So Remiel. I am 5-7. 7 PD, no 50-50. Or I guess we are on 50-50. First sample, maybe. Did I get Panda? I got Panda, and that's the last thing I need from Panda. Let me put this one. Let me put this one. My favorite 4 stars. Nice. $20. 30 pulls. Triple. Nice. 40. 50. 60. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's so fucking hot. 7, 8. Let's fucking go. Her tits are immaculate. Holy shit. Dude, look at this bitch. She's so bad. And there we are. And I still have 120. Nice. which means I can get. I think her name's Clara or Claret or something. The next character I'm going for. 7. Lala. She's so fucking thick. She's so fucking thick. I refuse to understand how thick this character is, brother. Her thighs are gigantic. Look at this shit. Oh, that's so fucking good. Look at the. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, her tits are getting compressed. Dude. I'm sorry, I need to take a screenshot. It's. It's insane what they did with this character, dude. Dude, what a character. Holy Jesus. Also, I want to see this. Oh, she's getting covered, only showing her back. Ew. Ew. And there we go. Finally done with my last 4-star. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Nice. EC Sendless. EC Sendless. Now, there is something I wanted to react to that I've been putting off for some time because I wanted to react to this on stream. Give me 1 second. I don't think it's oh, it's here.
It's been a while since I.
Okay. It's 8 minutes. I think it's fine. Give me 1 second. Let me bring this up. Good. Let me. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Let me launch Wuwa. Because on Wuwa, I'm only going for one character. Kind of obvious. But I think I want to put Star Rail as the last thing. Okay, so this is something that I want to look at because Red recommended this as something to watch. And I'm also curious because he's going to talk about Gacha Smack. And based on what I've seen, what I know about Gacha Smack, he is one of the. Oh, shit. I realized I didn't open Wuwa as an admin. Fuck me. So, based on my experience, Gacha Smack is one of those. How should I say this? One of those pillars in the community that are respected because his takes tend to be grounded. So I am curious what he has to say about Gacha Smack. Like I'm thinking that he is gonna talk about Gacha Smack since Smack appears on the thumbnail. So I am really curious what he's gonna say about him. And am I going to agree? I don't know. Okay, let me up the volume and let's watch. It's only 8 minutes. It's not that long, thankfully, which gives me the opportunity of going back to Gacha Smack's original video and kind of figure out what's going on, because I think this has to do with Silver Palace, because I think there's something going on with Silver Palace's pity system or gacha system. The monetization in Silver Palace is gonna be kind of interesting. So I am curious if that's what they're gonna be talking about. I think that's what that is. Okay, give me 1 second and we are good. Ugh. Shit, sorry.
It's been a while since I've done a response video, but this one really sparked my interest. Recently, Gacha Smack put out a video talking about how the gacha space is nearing the end of an era. More specifically, how the established mechanics of 50/50s in gacha systems have become a massive pain point for the general player base.
Good. I understand where that's going. Give me 1 second. That's fine. Like, I think I'm bound to agree with Gacha Smack. Like, there's this one video by somebody, I don't remember who exactly, and he kept talking about how before the 50/50 system, there wasn't really a, let's say, guarantee on characters, but the rates were better. And I'm kind of on that side because I used to play Azure Lane. When I started Azure Lane, it was difficult to get everything I wanted because I was barely starting, so I didn't have enough currency. But after some time, I guess you could say I got lucky, or I got into a point where I got the characters I wanted on the patch they were released, so it allowed me to save more and more and more and more. So whenever a new patch dropped, I would go in, pull, get all the featured characters, and then save for the next phases. But when it comes to the new era, or not the new era, the current era of gacha games, most use a 50/50 system, which means either you get what you want or you lose and then you have to keep going further. The problem is there is no in between. When I say in between, I mean it's not like, let's say, for example, a recent gacha that doesn't have a 50/50 system but uses, let's say, the golden era of gachas or gacha systems, which is Uma Musume. As far as I remember, because I dropped Uma Musume, I don't know, 4 months ago. Not because the game was bad, it's just I just couldn't do all the daily stuff. Maybe I'm just retarded, but I just couldn't do a career on a single day. I feel like doing a career on Uma Musume takes quite some time to do, and I just didn't have enough time to sit down and do a proper career. Maybe there's like a, I don't know, like a cheat sheet on how to do a career in like 5 minutes so that you can get all the daily stuff, but I didn't look it up. So if there is a way to do a career in 10 minutes, that's my bad. I didn't know about it. So going back to Uma Musume, the gacha system, as far as I remember, doesn't have a 50/50 system like Hoyo Games or Wuwa or Arknights or whatever else is available now. They don't have a 50/50 system, but instead they have, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, better rates for 3-star, 5-star, S rank characters. I forget how they're classified in Uma Musume. So in a 10 pool, or as you're pulling, you have more chances to get, maybe not necessarily the character that you're going for, but you have more opportunities to get more upper rank characters. And that's something that I saw when I was playing Sur Lane. It happened to me when I was playing Girls Frontline, the original. And I remember there was another kind of main gacha that I played for some time that had a similar system. I just can't remember what it is. Now, something that's interesting to me is Genshin, Star Rail, Sendless all use the 50-50 system. However, and I think I'm correct, but that's just based on experience, not actual information. What I mean by that is the previous title to all of them, or rather, the predecessor to Genshin Star Rail Sendless, is Honkai Impact 3rd. In that game, maybe not on release, maybe not sometime after release, but as far as I know, the past what 5, 7 couple of years, their gacha system consists of a standard-ish banner where old units are added that uses a completely different currency, I think. And they also have the featured character banner. However, if I'm not mistaken, they don't have a 50-50 system. It's similar to NTE, where characters are guaranteed. It takes a lot to get to that point, true. Not only that, but as far as I remember, the amount of currency you can get just by doing dailies or maybe even weekly stuff isn't enough compared to newer gachas. So, as far as I remember, as far as I understand, in Honkai, the characters are guaranteed, but they added extra steps to make it difficult. So it's not just like do a 10 pull and that's it. The amount of currency you get is less, and it takes more currency to reach that guarantee. You can get the character in between, but there is no 50-50 system. And I say this because when I was pulling for who did I pull for? I was pulling for what's her name? Shit. When I was pulling for Fischl, when they did the crossover with Genshin, I didn't lose a 50-50. However, it is true that Fischl is a 4-star in Honkai. However, when I was pulling for Hanabi Sparkle, whatever you want to call her, she is a 5-star S rank character, and I didn't lose a 50-50. I think I had to go max pity, but there was no 50-50. And that makes me wonder, what about the previous titles? What about Gone Girls Z? What about Tears of Themis, the Otome game? Do those games have a 50-50 system? If they do, then that's fine. If they don't, doesn't that mean that Genshin's the first time? There's a name for this, but I think Genshin's their first entry into this territory of 50-50s. And then they saw how successful, monetary-wise, the system is to generate income, and they applied that for the others. Maybe I'm wrong because I don't know the other games, their previous games. I don't know the ins and outs exactly of what's happening in Honkai, but if I could be correct, Genshin was their first attempt at a new system. because of Genshin, and I'm not gonna take that away from Genshin, the gameplay, the characters, the music, whatever you wanna call it. Because Genshin was such a good and big game when it released, it incentivized people to follow the 50-50 system and not, maybe not complain, but not, let's say, riot when it came to this system. They saw how much money Genshin could generate using a 50-50 system, and they implemented that for the other games. However, if we're being fair, at the same time, Genshin had one of the worst gacha systems when it came to the weapon banner. On release, yes, it has gotten better, whatever, but let's just be honest and fair. Genshin's release weapon system or weapon gacha system was ass. I know that some people might piss and scream when I say this, but you gotta remember Tectone. Tectone, whether you like him or not, went through a series of events where he spent fuck tons of money, I don't remember how much, just to get a single weapon because there was no guarantee. Now that's on weapons. On characters, there was a guarantee. So after Genshin came Star Rail, and they eliminated that system that they had on Genshin's weapons, and they made it better for Star Rail, and then Sendless. Now, there is an argument, and this is what I wanna get into, because I think there is a good argument for a 50-50 system, and there is also an argument for not having a 50-50 system. Now, it depends on how it's implemented, but I want to figure out what this guy thinks. Now, I'm going to be completely fair. I'm not going to hide what I really think. Some time ago, I think it was Red, or I think it was me, that sent a video by this guy. And he was talking about Sendless and how poor little Sendless is always targeted, or maybe not necessarily just Sendless, but Hoyoverse is targeted unfairly by other groups, especially the Wuwa community. Now, I don't disagree that there isn't hostility from other communities, especially the Wuwa community, towards Hoyoverse. It's obvious. Everybody knows that. Me saying this isn't an endorsement for it. On the contrary, it's just me acknowledging that it exists. Is it good? No, it's not good. Unless it's justified. When I say justified, I mean proper critique. Now, the problem was, for me, that he tries to paint himself, or rather, he tries to paint the Hoyo community's Sendless community, as if they were poor, innocent little people that never do anything wrong and are always unfaithfully attacked. And that's something that rubbed me the wrong way, because it's just not true. So before getting into this, I just don't trust this guy. And speaking of which, I didn't watch them because I also wanted to leave them for stream, but I saw some people reply to this video with their own video, and I think they had some critiques about this guy's video, which makes me think I'm not as wrong. I'm not as how should I say this? I'm not looking at this incorrectly. What I mean by that is, I feel like this guy is flawed, or however you say it, in his reasoning, in his presentation of those reasons. But I'm gonna keep an open mind and be fair to whatever he has to say. If there's something that's true or I agree with, I'll agree with it. If there's something that's just false and I don't agree with, I'm gonna disagree. So let's just see what he's gonna say. I'm gonna go back a little bit just because I wanna remember what he's saying about Gacha Smack right now.
Talking about how the gacha space is nearing the end of an era. More specifically, how the established mechanics of 50/50s in gacha systems have become a massive pain point for the general player base, to where it has become a deal breaker for some should it exist in a new gacha release.
Now, okay, so that is just giving me back some context on what the video is about. Okay, something else. I haven't watched this specific Smack video. Maybe after we do some pulls, I'll check it out just to get more context on what Gacha Smack said, because maybe this guy misrepresents what Gacha Smack's trying to explain. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I think it's fair if I go back and react or just get informed on what the original video talks about.
Expanding on the point further in a separate video following the latest closed beta test for Silver Palace and its revealed gacha system. Smack would go on to say that if the community...
Okay, let me go back because this is something that I want to interject with. I have no idea what's going on with Silver Palace. I heard that there's some fucky thing going on. No idea. I want to get informed. So for me, this is my first interaction, my first impression of what's going on with Silver Palace. So I'm gonna go back a little bit just to get back some context.
Gacha release. Expanding on the point further in a separate video following the latest closed beta test for Silver Palace and its revealed gacha system. Smack would go on to say that if the community wants to see a positive evolution of gacha monetization in future releases, you should support games that offer better value propositions through a more generous gacha system. With
True.
Neverness to Everness being the game Smack says should be rallied behind and supported in service of that gacha evolution.
True. I think NTE is doing something, maybe not necessarily, if we're gonna be like, maybe not fair, if we're gonna go to the extremes, maybe revolutionary. It could be just maybe not the correct word, whatever. I think NTE is doing something correct by removing the 50/50 system from the character banner and just giving the character guaranteed. There is still a gambling aspect because you're not getting it immediately unless you're lucky. But removing 50/50, making characters guaranteed, making characters be guaranteed early, or rather earlier than other gacha games is good. As far as I remember, you need 90 pulls to guarantee a character. So if you're only looking for the base character, just 90 pulls and that's it. You get the character. Maybe you can get it early. Maybe you have to go up to 90 pulls, but just do 90 and then you get the character. And I think that's good. In other games, you can get a character around 70-ish, but if you're unlucky, you have to go to max pity. In some cases, I think it's like 90. I think for Genshin it's like 80 or 90, I don't remember. And even if you go to full pity, you could lose the 50/50. And then you have to continue pulling to guarantee the character. If you're unlucky, then you have to go again to the next 90 pulls to finally guarantee that character. So if you compare, which is something that makes people piss and shit in this community, if you compare other gachas with NTE, the characters are just guaranteed with a lower threshold, a lower ceiling to get the character. So isn't that good? Isn't it making it easier, better, more affordable for the consumer better? Now, what NTE is doing to recuperate some of those losses is they're adding cosmetics, which, depending on how it's done, could be beneficial for that game. In my opinion, in my personal opinion, so, what NTE is doing is good. It just depends how they're doing it. By how they're doing it, I mean, what are the cosmetics they're releasing? And those cosmetics, are they worth getting? For example, in my case, if I remember correctly, on release, some of the skins were free if you grinded enough to get them. Some were paid. But during the pool system, there is a feature in which if you do 200 pulls, you get a guaranteed skin for the featured character. That's still available in the game, but when Nanali released, when Hotori released, when the Shinko released, and now I always call her Iori, but it's Iroi. But whatever the case, the new the released characters, to me, their released gacha skin wasn't that great. Nanali's gacha skin was kind of mid. Hotori's was decent, in my opinion, was really decent. But Shinko's gacha skin and Iori's gacha skin look pretty decent, in my opinion. So they are trying to give you different ways to get cosmetics for the characters. Either you just spend money, or you can grind for some, or you can gacha for some. So there are 3 different ways you can get cosmetics for characters. Just money, just in-game farmable currency, or gacha currency. Now, the gacha system being like that doesn't mean that the game is good. I think NTE as a base game is good. The problem is they need to add more things to do to guarantee people continue coming back and continue finding a reason to stick around, and thus finding a reason to spend extra money to get cosmetics for characters. One of the good things is that they are cosmetics. They have no impact on gameplay, which is good. So I wonder what he's gonna say about what NTE is doing, because in my opinion, whether it's revolutionary or not, give me a second. Shit. Sorry. Whether what NTE is doing is revolutionary or not, it is a good step for consumers. Now, we need to see how worth it is for the company, because if it's worth it and they can generate enough money to stay afloat and then more, then that's perfect. However, if they're gonna end up losing money because of this system and what they're trying to do, maybe it's gonna happen similar. Maybe something's gonna happen similar to what happened with Blue Archive. From what I understand, Blue Archive went from having a fair system for players to now introducing a 50-50. And there were riots. There were people fighting back this system. So, is the 50-50 system good? Or are there better alternatives that we as consumers, as players, should look into and thus support? I'm gonna go back a little bit just to get some more context.
Value propositions through a more generous gacha system, with Neverness to Everness being the game Smack says should be rallied behind and supported in service of that gacha
True.
revolution. For those of you who aren't familiar with Gotcha Smack, he's someone who frequently advocates for pro-consumer business practices and rallies his audience to demand more from the companies of these respective gacha games.
My
As
goat.
I said in the live stream, in fact, I'd rather just play the clip of me saying it. I am completely on y'all side in terms of these rewards. The amount of money these companies make on a month-to-month basis.
True.
Give me a free Shikona. You're battling for the
True.
desire to get more out of this game. I'm not on the company side. Fuck the company, bro.
But of course,
My
you already
goat.
know where I'm going with this given the title of the video. As much as I want to agree with Smack here, I just can't.
Why?
I've had this growing concern for over a year now of an emerging, outspoken group of online gacha community members who care more about how much free stuff they can get out of a game over the quality of the game itself.
So getting free stuff means that there's no quality? I know, I'm just taking his words as they are. But I've never understood this reasoning. Just because a game gives free stuff doesn't mean that the quality is bad. And if the quality is bad, is that on the players? I know that he's not arguing that it's the player's fault. Or I don't think he's arguing that. But isn't that on the company to make a better game so that then they can get more revenue? I just don't understand this reasoning.
Over a year now of an emerging, outspoken group of online gacha community members who care more about how much free stuff they can get out of a game over the quality of the game itself. And Neverness to Everness has confirmed those very suspicions I've held up until now.
How?
I can understand the desire to see gacha games become more player-friendly, obviously, but people have enjoyed gacha games up until now in spite of their monetization systems.
So just because people have enjoyed other games doesn't mean we shouldn't advocate for better and more fairer things for the players? What? I just don't understand this line of reasoning. I don't. Just because it's like just because something existed and people used it doesn't mean it was good, and doesn't mean we shouldn't advocate for something better. Just because it existed, just because people used it, doesn't mean that we should just continue with it the way that it is. If there's a better way for it, shouldn't that be the new standard? I just don't get it. And also, I have a problem in the way people misinterpret the talking point of free stuff. When people say free stuff, yes, I understand that there are some people that advocate for just give everything for free, and thus I don't have to spend money. What I mean by that is, I think, or rather, there has to be a group of people that say just give the characters for free, give the weapons for free, give the augments for free, so that I don't have to spend money and that I get everything for free. That exists, or rather, I think it exists. I feel like it should exist because people are just that stupid. But when people advocate for free things, it's not give everything for free. It's a back and forth. The same way we give you money, give something back to the community. It doesn't have to be every single patch. It doesn't have to be something as big as a free character, but giving more things towards the players makes a better relationship with the companies, because you see that your money is being rewarded, your time is being rewarded. I don't understand this line of reasoning. If I could take it to the extreme, it's like saying he advocates for everything to be locked behind money. I know that's not what he's saying, but it just feels that way. Like there shouldn't be anything free. That you need to earn everything through your hard-earned money. Again, I'm not saying that we shouldn't give money to these companies. On the contrary, if they give an excellent product, then they should be rewarded for it. But it's just I don't see a reason for this rhetoric. I can't comprehend how people can think this way. I just don't get it.
Understand the desire to see gacha games become more player friendly, obviously, but people have enjoyed gacha games up until now in spite of their monetization systems.
It's
not
such a
the other
terrible
way
take.
around. As a gacha game, NTE is a Frankenstein's monster that thinks players would rather muck around with some of the jankiest minigames you will ever experience rather than playing with the actual characters they pulled for. It's a misguided, polish-lacking, absolute chore of a game to maintain an account in. And I say that as someone who's put a lot of time into NTE, more so than Smack has as of our livestream VODs from the release of version 1.2. Abolishing the 50/50 system was not some ambitious move by Hoda Studios to take the gacha space by storm. It was a necessity.
Really? You really don't think that there wasn't any intention behind it? Really?
Stream VODs from the release of version 1.2. Abolishing the 50/50 system was not some ambitious move by Hoda Studios to take the gacha space by storm. It was a necessity to compensate for NTE's shortcomings and spare itself from being laughed out of the room come its initial launch.
How do you know that? How do you know that? Now, to be fair, I do agree that NTE needs more systems, needs more gameplay. That is absolutely true. And I'm not gonna fight against that. He is correct in that. But I don't think not having a 50/50 system was a way to hide what they don't have. That just doesn't make sense to me. Similarly, other games try to do something similar. For example, Yae Database. Yae Database had a lot of replayability. Maybe it didn't have enough game modes to justify replayability, but it had replayability. Now, they should have had more things to do. Every gacha game on release should have more things to do. They eventually roll them out as time goes by, especially kinda closer to release. But Yae Database was trying to do something different by making the characters available just by spending money or through farming for them. The only thing that was gacha were cosmetics. Now, do I think that was them trying to hide an unpolished game? Personally, I don't think so. I do think it was them trying to do something different to find their space in the market. Does that justify an maybe not unfinished, but was that to justify a lacking game? Personally, I don't think so. The game was lacking. All gacha games on release are lacking in content, true. But I do think having different gacha systems is a way to break into the market and try to break into people's perspective, to try and break into people's sight when there are already giants established. I think Wuwa tried to do something similar by having, give us a second, by having weapons be guaranteed. Was that them trying to hide a terrible game? I don't think so. But I do think, I think it's more obvious that it was them trying to do something different to stand out. So I don't understand this point.
By Hoda Studios to take the gacha space by storm. It was a necessity to compensate for NTE's shortcomings and spare itself from being laughed out of the room come its initial launch. Like, actually take a moment and think about it. When the biggest sales pitch that NTE players constantly push about their game is that there's no 50-50 in their gacha system, what does that say about the actual game?
Wait, she's not speaking? I thought she would say something. This is supposed to be a parasocial hangout. How am I supposed to bond with the character if she's not talking? And I was hoping this shit would be voiced. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up? You think I know how to play piano? Why are there so many steps? There's no music sheet for reference. There's no like hints around the area. Like that is actually like one of the worst puzzles I've ever seen a gacha game do. You can't just give people a piano and expect them to know what the fuck to do with a piano. That is the most retarded thing I've seen a gacha game developer do. Just stick to basic 1, 2, 3 combat if you can't understand how to make a piano puzzle. How is there nobody behind us? What the fuck? What the hell? Why did we just respawn at the start of the race? This
Holy shit, that
doesn't
never
work
happened to me.
when, if not everyone's going to play. You need people in the back picking up support tools to keep the guy in front in check. I guess they're just gonna screw around the car. Wait, how many people are just sitting at the end? Did all of them just give? I think all of them just gave up. Y'all want?
What? When I played that, there were people.
Plays that
What?
badly? He's just watching. Now I'm getting stagger loops. Just fucking kill me already. Like I don't even need. I just need one more painkiller.
Yeah, this thing, it pissed me off.
And I'm out of stamina anyway. Like,
It was kind of funny, but it pissed me
it's
off.
not even really fun to win in this mode. You just make the other person have a miserable time. I'm just gonna say that right now.
True.
So anybody's saying, "Oh, you're just getting mad because you lose," no, I would be still be saying this mode is shit even if I was winning.
Yeah, let's just get
Finished 99 nights, complete with its own credits, about 3 to 4 hours with all the treasure hunting and listing all the comp. Okay, well, what did you think about 999 nights? Because I played it maybe like what? I'm like maybe halfway through it, and I'm
I haven't played
tuckered
it.
out of it already. I was tuckered
real?
out of it like day one. Honestly, day one. Whacking mobs that don't really put up much of a fight, and then there's like a boss which doesn't really do anything mechanically unique.
Now, I know what some of you are thinking right now. Well, Smack brought up chasing Kaleido Rider as an example too. That is correct. But once again, Smack's not trying to sell you on chasing Kaleido Rider for what it has to offer as a game. Smack's selling you on chasing Kaleido Rider as an outlet for consumer activism. And, by the way, this is a menu-based RPG with a real-time battle system and visual novel-style dating simulation. This game isn't going to influence anything. Just being menu-based alone is enough to turn away mainstream audiences. Also, while on the topic of generosity not being an indicator of quality or even personal enjoyment, need I remind everyone of Do It Night Abyss? You know, the game that removed its gacha and stamina systems completely, the game everyone had quit despite being so player-friendly, and let's not displace its failure on the multiple security breaches. It was already in a dire state before any of that even occurred.
Yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true. However, I don't see the correlation between having a good gacha system and a game just not being good. If the game's not good, then that's on the developers.
This is critical levels of danger in terms of EOS, and now they have reached a insane level of danger for EOS. I think at this point it might be imminent. I'm gonna be real, because the trust has been broken, man. There's no, I don't think there's any coming back from this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. They were already in a pretty sticky situation. They were already in down in the dumps in terms of a player base.
Yeah.
I can't see a future where they aren't eventually going to announce EOS. I'm just going to come out and say it. It pains my heart.
Look, I'm all for seeing improvements to monetization in existing and new gacha releases, but when this is the game being pushed as the new standard, I'm not convinced you put much thought into this one. And it's not like the existing gacha lineup isn't already moving in the direction of becoming more player-friendly. An example of this can be seen with the special rerun banners found in Girls Frontline 2 and now in Zenless Zone 0. And while yes, the irony isn't lost on me that the benefit of these banners is the temporary removal of the 50-50 for at least one character and the removal of the 75-25 for at least one weapon, it's nonetheless an acknowledgement that as older characters drop in value for a player's account, their asking price should follow suit. reintroducing
good.
the concept of depreciation of goods and giving consumers the option to wait for a sale. And I hope I don't have to explain how GFL2 and ZZZ are better games than NTE in terms of content and polish. The success of modern gacha releases is not exclusively from their predecessors.
What I find interesting is that I don't know why people tend to compare new releases with already established titles. Like, if you went back to around the time Zenless released, do you think people will be singing praises the same way that they're doing now? Back when they didn't have that much content? Now, I'm not justifying NTE for not having good or enough content. That's different. But why compare a game that's already on its second anniversary to a game that it's barely, what, close to 6 months of being released? Again, that doesn't mean NTE shouldn't be criticized for not having good content or having enough content.
Predatory business practices. It's contextualized alongside their positively received characters, gameplay, story, world, and content offerings. Every mainstream gacha has their own unique problems, of course, but NTE indisputably has the most problems that could be felt all the way down to its very core. So no,
That is true.
I don't believe in supporting Neverness to Everness out of protest of the 50-50 system. This will not communicate to gacha companies that we want a more player-friendly gacha. It will more likely communicate to gacha companies that they can push out a hastily put-together mess and make a quick buck off of it. And with the recently revealed details surrounding Silver Palace's gacha system, it should be evident that Silver Palace is confident in its ability to stand toe-to-toe with the established competition. And I am not defending Silver Palace's gacha system. I am merely calling a spade for being a spade. And until an actual quality gacha game comes out that abolishes the 50-50 system, the status quo will remain the same. If you're in a position with gacha games where you value the monetization system over everything else, then work backwards to justify your investment in them. Your value system is so incredibly fragile.
I'm not supporting NT because I think the gacha system is an improvement. I'm supporting the game because I'm playing it and I'm enjoying what it has. It's not the best, and it should be improved, but with what it has, it's decent enough. Again, going back to that point, I don't think NTE should stay the way it is. It should improve, of course. But I'm reaping the benefits of them having a decent gacha system.
And will shatter the moment the predatory business decisions begin to creep in. And it's not a matter of if, but a matter of when.
Another problem that I can put on NTE is, as far as I understand, they were created by the developers behind Tower of Fantasy. And that game was kind of ass. It was a competitor to Genshin. I don't know, nor am I gonna guess how fast they came up with the game to try to compete on Genshin's, let's say, release. But yeah, it really wasn't a competitor. I tried it, and it was ass. And it was following a similar system of a 50-50. I'm pretty sure. So they tried this before. The same studio tried it before, using the 50-50 system that he, in quotations, is advocating for. But the game was still shit. To me, having a 50-50 system doesn't necessarily correlate to a game being good or having good foundations. To me, having an improved 50-50 system or having an improved gacha system is just an extra to what the game can offer. Again, going back, I don't how do I say this? I don't champion NTE for the content and the story that it's releasing now. It has a fuck ton to improve. And only time will tell if it improves or not. But I do think it's a good idea to look for better ways to spend our money. And just having a 50-50 system, again, doesn't guarantee that the game's good. I mean, something that people always say is, the less a game's making, the more it's giving away for free. So shouldn't that mean that Zenless is kind of a piss game if it's giving away characters for free, skins for free, even weapons for free? I don't know. I'm just saying this because, as far as I understand, he is a Zenless player, and that's something that, kind of makes sense. The less a game's making, the more it's giving away for free. So, I don't know. To be completely fair, because the video is done for now, I understand in a way what he's trying to say, but I don't think the way he explained it, the way he put it, is how I would say it. Because me personally, the biggest problem I have with this video is the correlation of 50-50 or not 50-50 gacha system with a good or proper game. Just because it has or doesn't have a good or bad gacha system doesn't mean that the game is good or should be good. Again, the biggest problem I have with this guy is the way he presents his points. Like he tries to make things work in a way that he wants them to. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I need to go back and watch what Gacha Smack said during that original video, because I'm curious. Plus, I need to know what's going to happen with Silver Palace. From what I understand, it's not gonna be free, obviously. But I wonder what's really going on for people to make videos about it. Because me personally, I don't think, I highly doubt, if it had a 50-50 system, people were gonna talk about it. I don't think just having a 50-50 is enough to create that much buzz. Maybe that's just me, but I do feel like there's something maybe better, maybe worse, maybe deeper than just having a 50-50 system. As far as I understand, there is a 50-50 system, but how good or how bad is it to justify making an extra video just talking about the monetization? So I'm curious to know what's going on. Okay, to change things a little bit, we're gonna be checking out Sui Sui, one of the hottest characters I've seen in a while. Dude, her armpits are glorious. I love her hair. I love her eyes. The fact that she's like pure golden and white with some blue accents in black. Holy Jesus. I prefer her over Yang Yang. On God. Okay. As always, let me just do the trial thingy because I feel like it gives me luck. Now, this is something interesting. Fight in 2 stances. Is this the mechanic they're gonna add for Mengsho characters having stances? Because Yang Yang had a stance, or 2 stances, and now she has 2 stances that you can switch in between. Lahairoi introduced Tune Break. Renacida? What did it do? I guess you could say echo skill damage, but that was towards the end. I have no idea what Renacida did, but is this what they're gonna be doing for the next characters, having stances? Okay. Casting ulti grants team bonus effect related to negative status. This is good because I need more supports for my teams. Because I have Chisa, I have Shorekeeper, and I have Verena. Shorekeeper and Verena are healers, which is good. And Chisa is kind of a healer, but she's like a general support. But I feel like I need more because sometimes I can't do good enough rotations to justify a Shorekeeper on that team. Maybe that's just because I suck and I need to figure out how to do it. But outdoor skills grants all damage and application to all resonators in the east. Okay. When in Zephyr Sands, Suicide can obtain Cloud Breath through certain attacks. When at full Cloud Breath, cast Resonance skills, Resonance skill Awakening Spring to enter Drizzle stance. Give me a second. Oh, shit. When Drizzle stance, Suicide can obtain Floral Epistle. This. Oh, she has 3. Okay. Through certain attacks. The amount of bonus effects granted by outer skill is proportional to the amount of Floral Epistle consumed when casting outer skill Rippling Waters. Okay, so you need to have 3 stacks before you switch out. Okay. Okay. Personal skill Awakening Spring when Zephyr stands, which I assume is like basic stance. And at full Cloud Breath, press E to cast a skill. Cast a skill consumes Cloud Breath and sends Suicide into Drizzle stance. Continuously healing nearby resonators in the team. After skill, Rippling Waters consumes some. If Ceaseless Landscape is active, which remains her ulti, Suicide instead enters Roaming Transcendent and unlocks bonus effects based on the amount of Floral Pistol consumed. Every 200 points unlocks a new set of effects. Okay, let me listen to her voice. She doesn't sound bad, but I was expecting a deeper mommy-like voice. Okay, so what do you do? Wait. One, two, three. Okay, 4. Okay. Let me see the first one. What does she do in the first? Dude, she's so fucking pretty. Dude, I love her stomach. Oh, I love her belly button. Oh my god. That's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cute. Dude, look at her legs. Oh my god, they seem so juicy. Oh, look at them shits. Oh, Jesus. Okay, wait. What? 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Such a mommy character. Okay. Oh, she has like a special dash. I love whenever characters like continue walking after an attack. Like that I don't know why I find it so fucking hot. Okay, so if you hold, she just continues doing her string. Give one second. R. What the fuck? E. Oh, that's so pretty. That's really pretty. I'm not gonna lie. That's really pretty. Oh, it's so fucking cute. She's so fucking pretty. She's so fucking pretty. I love her so much. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's how you get there. And I press. Okay, so her E is just to generate more stacks. One E gives her like a third. 2/3. Full. You press E, and you have like 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. So you have around 4 basic attacks before this runs out. I think that's enough time for me to look at the animations. Oh, and you can interrupt this. That's kind of cute. Dude, I love that. I love that so much. Okay, I'm gonna stall way too much if I just continue doing that. I love that move. Now she... I think she's inside the ulti thing. Now I'm noticing that underneath her like her icon, she has 3 stacks. I imagine those 3 stacks are the thing she got from getting the 3 stacks. She seems simple to play. I'm wondering. Is she wink? What? Right here. Oh, she winked. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me, she winked. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh, that's so fucking hot, brother. That's so fucking sexy. Oh my god. 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 Oh my god, I love this character. Dude, come on. Don't censor me. I love her eyes. Dude, the eyes in Wuwa are so fucking beautiful. Dude, look at her eyes. They're so mesmerizing. Jesus. Will nearby resonates in the team within the Sizzler landscape have their crit damage increased by 50%. When the active resonator is not necessary, this crit damage bonus. Okay. Healing. The crit damage of intro skill is increased by 500. Lol. So she is similar to Shorekeeper, where she has like an enhanced intro skill. I didn't know that. So she pretty much is Shorekeeper for negative statuses. Okay, got it. And now I'm gonna be pulling for her, but I was already look at Apex. I was already pulling for Lucilla. I did a few pulls and then I stopped because I ran out of currency. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 59, let's say 60. So this is gonna be 60. As always, because it's Wuwa, I'm gonna do single pulls. That's 60. 61. 62. 63. Also, I don't think I have guaranteed. 64. 65. 66. 67. Oh, I recoiled from saying that. Oh, fuck me, I'm recoiling from saying that. 68. 69. 70. 71. Also. Did I collect? Oh, I did. I was gonna say, did I collect this? I think I'm 71, 72. 73. 74. Oh, shit. Sorry. 75. 76. 77. 78. Hey. Fuck me. You disgusting slut. I'm not talking about switching. Yay. 1. 2. You know what sucks about this? I still have to save enough to get the other one. What's her name? The big dragon chested, dragon chested, big mummy, dragon, big chest, wind, big chest. What's her face? I forgot her name, but it's the dragon lady that appears in the story that has like a bunch of swords. I forgot her name, but I want to get that one. As far as I understand, she's gonna be first banner because Jinran was revealed after. If she's first banner, then I'm fucked. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna spend everything just trying to get Sui, and I'm gonna be left with nothing when she arrives. Worst of all, my monthly my monthly card thingy, gem thingy, is running out. So and I don't have money to buy another one. And I really want to buy another one. Not gonna lie, I thought those monthly things were more expensive. I'm glad that they're not, but Jesus, fuck me. I mean, they're not as expensive as I was expecting, but they're expensive enough to leave me out because I have no money. I have no money. I want one. I want to get one. I want to get a monthly pass. Good thing is, I have enough coral thingies to spend on a few pulls. I have enough to get like 2 copies of a character, but I don't know if I want to blow my load already or like wait until like I can guarantee a few more, because I'm thinking either I get a few copies of Chang Li, my favorite character, or I get a few copies of Ameth, my second favorite character. Or maybe even some copies of Shorekeeper, my other favorite character. It's so slow when you go one by one. But in my head, if there is a way I could get double 5-star character, it would be funny if I got like, if they're coming back to back, I get one, I stop, like I get the character, I stop, and then the next character that comes out, I just do a single pull and boom, free character. Because I'd rather have one copy of one character than one character with dupes, but now I have to spend either more currency or more money to get the other character I want. Maybe that's just me. And worst of all, I still have to get Suisui's weapon, because I'm not gonna run her without a weapon on my life. Now, in game, I'm not that broke that I can't get it. Now, the problem is it's getting kind of late, and I still have to do my fate pulls, because I haven't done them. And I have enough to get everything. I mean, if I don't lose 50-50, I think I can get everything. LOL kappa. LOL fuck me. because I have 200 pulls to get Gilgamesh weapon. I already have Gilgamesh. I'm just trying to get Rin, head a weapon. And if I still need more, I'm gonna see how far I can get, lol, into Himeko. If I need to go all the way into Himeko, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I mean, she's not a character that I don't want. But it's more like, do I need Himeko now? What? I have 70. I think I have 70. So I could get close to an next pity. Now, if I were to tell you what pity I'm at currently, I have no fucking idea. I stopped counting like after 3. Oh, and by the way, don't judge me for being mentally challenged enough to go one by one. I'm following my dreams that maybe one day I'm gonna be lucky enough that I can get 2 characters back to back, and it's gonna be 2 different characters because I'm just that bitch. Oh, by the way, I have no idea what her like pull animation is. I'm gonna go broke. I'm gonna go broke. I'm gonna go fucking broke. And I still need the other bitch. I mean, cope. But I haven't done any of the events during this patch. Cope. So maybe that cope plus whatever I have left of my monthly pass cope could be enough cope to get the next character. Cope. And then you have retards like that Nikokado guy advocating for not having a better gacha system when shit like this can happen. Are we stupid? Yes, we are. On God. Oh shit. I think we're getting close because I'm running out. And last time I checked, I think I had enough for like 70 pulls. Do I pull for ring today? Or do I do it tomorrow? But tomorrow I might have stuff to do. I mean, if I'm lucky, maybe. And there she is. I think, whoops. I mean, obviously, that is. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, fuck. Look at her legs. She's so perfect. She's so fine. Wait, let me get a good screenshot of her legs. Perfect. Hey, there she is. Hey, there she is. Now my queen. I have 38? From what? I have 38 pulls for weapons? On God, first pull. No pity. On God, first pull. I'm just kidding. See, I told you. I told you that it was that it wasn't gonna happen, so it didn't happen. Now, if I'm lucky, cope 38 could be enough, and I don't have to dip into my other savings. Cope And I'm still not done building Lucy and Rebecca. Hope. And I'm already getting another character. And soon enough, there is going to be another character. Oh yeah, I remember that they added like special gacha animations for the. Oh yeah, can I? Oh shit. I thought maybe, like, maybe I had enough to do just the one temple. I think I can do it. Oh shit, sorry. I think I can do one more temple, like, later on, because of events and stuff. Maybe they can give you one more. Maybe. So I got the character after losing 50-50. Fuck you, Calcharo. Now I just need to get my queen's weapon. Since she is a negative status centered character, can I put her with... No. I was gonna say, can I put her with Carthy? The biggest problem I have with Carthy is that I don't have a good support that's like able to buff everything she does. I have Rover, but Rover doesn't... I feel like Rover doesn't do that much. So I do think my Carthy does less damage compared to others. Maybe. Even when I give her Chisa, I feel like. Now I have more like options to move around characters. So I should have around 50 pulls for this, which means I might not have to like spend that much to guarantee the weapon. Yeah, and that's what I mean, like Wuwa having the ability to give you weapons with a guarantee is something that he's like pissy about. Dude, how can people be that stupid? It's a correlation of points that I don't get. NTE being a mid game somehow correlates to having a good lost my train of thought. Having a good gacha system. It's just, are we dead ass? It's 12 in the morning for me. Fuck me. And I technically need to get up somewhat early. It's gonna make me go to PD. It's gonna make me go to PD. It's gonna make me go to PD. Because it's fucking racist. Now, unfortunately, if I do decide to go and pull the Fate characters today, I don't think I have the opportunity to do a react in between. So okay, I have two more pulls, and then we go for The bank. Well, not like real life bank, but you know what I mean. Okay, my last single pull. Could you imagine that I get it there? Let's do. Oh, I got confused for a second. I was like, wait, what? So I have 1,000 of this. Let me do. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. You can only do 10. You can buy like 10. What? You can buy. You can only buy 10 every time. So, I'm gonna buy 3. Only 3. I don't think it's wise for me to like bust my load and get 10. When I can do something more sensible like this. Just do 3. If I get in like 1, I only spend 2. That's not too bad. Okay, going to a bank. Getting another 3. Am I below 1,000? Or is it gonna make me go below 1,000? I mean, at this point, I mean, it does matter, but you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really matter. I do wish. I don't remember what game does it. I think it's like Arc Knights in something else that shows you like how close you are to getting something. I think Sendless does it. That it shows you you're this close to getting a 5-star or something. Dude, my guy. Or you know what I could do? I could be a bitch. And I could be a little shit. And pull for the Fate characters tomorrow. That way I can get another stream. That way I can get more views. LOL. And there it is. Weapon animations, brother. Brother, and I got just 1 left. Nice. We got character and we got her weapon. Oh my god. What did it say? Did it say that I got a wave band? What? Oh, maybe I got a wave band for oh, I got a wave band for this bitch. I forgot. R5 culture. Oh shit. I'm close. I'm close to getting this, which means every culture after free currency. On God. And there she is. Look at her. Oh my God. Oh my God. Going sicko mode on those armpits. She's so perfect. Oh my God, she's so perfect. Oh my God.
この時代この場所であなたという打ち手に出会いこれ以上の幸運はない。
I wish they updated this so that you can add more characters. I mean, I love Camellia,
楽しみにこの時代この場所で
but I want to
あな
put
たという
Ameth.
打ち手に出会い
I love
これ
Camellia,
以上の幸運はない。
but I want to put the Yingling back. I love Camellia, but I want to put Suisui. Ah, look at wife. Oh, I love wife. I love wife. Hey, and that's it, bitches. Okay, it's been 2 hours and 22 minutes. I think that's about it. I'm gonna be a bitch and leave the Fate characters for tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll definitely cope. Pull another stream what I pull for them because I have enough cope to almost get everything. Cope. Depending on how the 50-50s go. So to summarize everything, today I got Yori in a single temple because I'm just that guy. I got Remiel 150-50 again. I'm just that guy. Fucking lost 50-50 on Suisui because fuck me. And had to spend a little bit extra on her weapon. So I was gonna say I won two 50-50s, but NTE doesn't have a 50-50, you fucker. So I just got a character, won one 50-50, lost another 50-50. I guaranteed a weapon. Bro, imagine going ham against guarantees. How fucking retarded do you have to be to say that? But that's just people. And finally, what else? Yeah, that's it. I just need to figure out how tomorrow's gonna be like. Because we're pulling fate characters. And with that being said, I'm just gonna fuck off out of here. Thank you very much for showing up. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.